My name's Elisa.
Yes.
How you doing today? Is it your first time in New York?
It's nice.
Yeah. Is it your first time?
No.
Oh, okay. You've been here before.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I want to ask you a few questions about the movie. Throughout a majority of the movie, you would say that you don't care about money, which I really feel that you didn't care about money. But if it was not the physical money, what was the driving force for you?
You know, it sounds a little weird, but that was to establish or to make an artwork.
Yeah.
And then I have been. I mean, I think I have been doing pieces related to money for 20 years and so on. And then suddenly there was this idea, and then I just
Yeah.
So yeah. And like, you know, and you could say that, you know, there's quite a few money involved in the piece, but that was not the motivation in itself.
Yeah.
Just like it.
Was it like maybe freedom?
Yeah, it was freedom, and it was freedom of all, how do you see, unnecessarily boundaries.
Yeah. Okay, so you were just trying to make a statement.
Yes.
Yes, and you did.
Yeah.
Okay, so throughout the film, your friends and your family were worried about you. Did that impact you at all throughout your choices?
Yes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's one thing is that you're suffering yourself, you know, but then that your closest ones is getting. I mean, it's not very nice.
Yeah.
Mm.
I understand that.
And it's also like, you know, this situation is created from that piece, but it is also coming from my mental illness.
Yeah.
I mean, like so. Yeah.
Right.
So like, and then you feel responsible to your closest ones.
Yeah. I could tell, like, I could feel that, but I also could feel that you were like, you were determined, you had a goal, and you were like, I can't let anyone hold me back from carrying this out.
No, but of course I couldn't, because I was like, you know, excited and proud of what I had created.
Yeah.
And let's say I have decided to pay the money back.
Yeah.
Then the two of us will not stand here. So,
right.
And then I will also, how do you say, cancel the piece in your head.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it was this guy, it was fantastic. And then he paid the money back.
I know.
Yeah.
And then that's how you remembered.
Yeah, that would be the fairy tale would be go like that.
Yeah.
And that is a shitty chapter as last chapter of the fairy tale.
No, it is. And I want to say, when I was taking notes about this film, I was like, Yins has given me inspiration. Like, I have audacity. Like, that was very inspiring.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So the agreement, or like the sale that you made with the Kunsten Museum, was that your first sale of your artwork?
No, it's not the first sale.
Okay, cool. And one last question.
Yeah.
We saw a shift in you after you came to that agreement. Usually, like, you were an open book, but after the agreement happened, you were pretty open, but you were not as open. Why was that?
That's because it's like, you know, part of the agreement I have made is that I cannot publish the exact amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And it's so this is like, you know, but
do you feel like you carry that out more so in your life? I feel like you are an open book, but have you been less in other areas of life because of that?
No, I don't get it.
Okay, so I feel like you're pretty open, but because of this, you have to be close about that one piece of your life. Has that affected other areas where you decide to, like, maybe you don't want to share in other areas of your life?
No, I don't think so. No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, cool. I want to say you are such an inspiration. I love that you did that. You definitely make me feel like I need to put my foot down and be in the driver's seat of my life. So, happy premiere.
Okay.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
Have a good one.
You too.
Yeah. Okay.